everybody, it is Rosie Kitten here, back with another hamster guide video. This video is not on my track, as I just posted a new video today, Hamster Hair Care Guide Part 2. But this is the second video of the day, and I hope you enjoy it. In today's video, we'll be talking about the pros and cons of owning a hamster, and the pros and cons for the different groups of hamster owners grouped by age. Let's get into it, shall we? Number 1, age grouping. Hamsters are generally good pets for any age, but you have to make sure your child's old enough to know hamsters are not softballs. Don't throw them. And don't step on them. And your child has to also have a good level of responsibility. That's important too. But now let's get on to the pros and cons. Pros. Super cute, low maintenance. And the cons, this depends on what you want as a pet. Low lifespan, and they pee and poop on you. Those are the cons. So you must consider those facts, and they also need, like we discussed earlier, a decent sized cage, as you see in the distance over there, right over there. You need a decent sized cage. You need to make sure you have the money and the room. Make sure you have the quality details, and that's why in this video we're talking about if a hamster is the right pet for you. If you want a long-term pet, then you probably want to have another pet. But if you want a short-term pet, a short-term commitment, hamsters are for you. That's an example. If you're ready to deal with your hamster peeing and poop on you, the hamsters are good for you. If you're not ready for hamsters to pee and poop on you, hamsters are not for you. If you want to have 2 hamsters, then other hamsters we talked about earlier, how dwarf Campbell hamsters, and dwarf hamsters aren't as aggressive, but they can be aggressive. Hamsters aren't exactly the pet for you. And yeah, they probably ain't the pet for you. But if you do, I would recommend getting a different pet. But if you want a sole pet, companion for about 2 years, 2.5, depends on what species they are, hamsters are for you. Like if you're looking for a low-term commitment. And I'm currently recording in my living room right now. I'm just sitting on the couch. And we see the hamster cage in the distance. And these are important facts to consider before getting a hamster. If you have the space, if your child is ready, if you're ready, if this is kids watching, if you're ready, if you feel ready, if you have to make sure the state of your house, make sure it's clean, no humidifiers, make sure it's at an accurate temperature. Below 20 is freezing for them. Don't do it. Below 20 degrees Celsius is not good for them. Don't do it unless you get them a hamster heating pad like I have, because mommy likes to keep it freezing in here. But anyways, you shouldn't. You have to make sure your house is in the right shape for a hamster. The right size. You make sure you have an area for your hamster cage, like I have an entire stand for it. There are multiple areas to place the hamster cage, but you need to make sure it's the hamster cage not in direct sunlight and not in complete shadows. Well, I'm not sure, but just don't put it in direct sunlight. Don't put it in a too noisy room. My room's pretty noisy, but that's because there's no other eligible place in the apartment, and we're living in an apartment with kids. So, don't. But this is for you viewers, the better choice. Don't really, pick a better location. Pick a good location. Make sure your hamster's comfortable. Always monitor your hamster for any signs of illness, sicknesses. You can do more research on that online. Maybe in a later video I'll gather some info about that and make a video about it. And those are the facts to consider before getting a hamster to make sure that a hamster's the right pet for you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you think real long and hard if you're ready for a hamster. If you can have a hamster. If you're eligible to have a hamster. And that's all for today. Bye.